Some people may think that saving the world is an extraordinary thing. There was a time in my life when I saved the world almost every day. This was normally when my cousins came to visit. This time the trouble began when she came across the beat-up old remote at the bottom of the closet. It wasn't much to look at, but in her hands it would become her latest instrument of destruction. This time, her and her brother made a big mistake. They decided to kidnap my kid brother. That's when their trouble began. Most kids, I go about my day invisible to the grown-ups around me. But the other kids seem to have endless carefree days playing outside. Me, I like to run. Sage was trouble with a capital S. Just the sight of her would stop me dead in my tracks. Seeing her in my backyard always gave me the heebie-jeebies. It was hard to know what she, or should I say they, were up to. Hardly anything was a surprise, just another day on the job. I still remember thinking, what's she gone and done now? I hated when they answered my questions like that. As usual, the grown-ups never had a clue about what was going on. Mom was safe and I was standing there, stiff as last night's mashed potatoes. It was time to run. Luckily, she wasn't a great shot, but she had the high ground. My luck could only last so long. This had to stop before she made the whole neighborhood look like Swiss cheese. Some days you come to work with everything you need to get the job done. Some days, all you have is a rock. Playtime was over. It was time to put an end to Sage's little game. Scratch one laser. Now I know you're thinking that seemed awful easy, but Sage always had more up her sleeve and she was saving the best for last. Remember I said it was hard to know what they were up to? Well, her little brother was about to become relevant. Those two did this crazy thing where they were always talking with their minds. Creepy. Usually it meant they were up to no good. This time I don't suppose they were sending long-distance hellos. I was never one for theatrics like these guys. The melodramatic buildup meant something big was about to happen. I had to be ready for anything. Time Bomb took orders from his big sis, but it didn't mean he was any less dangerous. Why were they always messing with my little brother? Looking after people, keeping the neighborhood safe, it's what I did. I wouldn't have it any other way.
Time Bomb.
Never count Time Bomb out. He was a sore loser with a notorious temper.
Time Bomb.
Once he got started, even his sister had a hard time stopping the countdown. It was about to go up like a tent full of fireworks on Chinese New Year. Stop a nut job like that. I sure didn't know, but I had to try something. I was just going to have to play it by ear. Well, what do you know? Even Mom could be the hero, and she never even knew it. Happy days, I guess. The gang was fun to have around. Kept me on my toes. After lunch, though, we would be back to work. Someone always needed my hero.